A whole lot of young racers think they've still got a shot at this, and I think every one of them is right. At the front of the pack, it continues to be Ross Chastain. Here comes Enfinger to the bottom. He'll take second from Sheldon Creed.
But he's going to be blocked for his advance for the top spot. Ross Chastain pulled a wheel to the left and blocked the bottom side of the racetrack. Chastain goes up. He'll block Sheldon Creed. Chastain leads, trying to block all lanes.
Chastain trying to absorb that momentum. Sheldon Creed, now they wreck. Chastain gets turned. He gets touched by Creed. Now they're wrecking on the bottom. 3, 4, 5 trucks involved. It all started up front when Chastain got turned. He and Sheldon Creed made contact.
That is the 6th Money Lion caution here this afternoon at the Sugarlands Shine at 2:50. The caution comes out. Sheldon Creed will be our leader. Let's go back out to Woody Kane.
Ross Chastain had that point. He was trying to pick which lane had some momentum. Sheldon Creed came with a whole lot of that momentum. Got into the back of him as Grant Enfinger tried to dive down, and then it was just mayhem as they all tried to get out of the way. Several trucks got swept up. Still down here, now one of them begins to drive away. It's the 28 of Brian Doza. Also down here is Cody Rohrbaugh. Several more trucks, including Ross Chastain. His wrecked truck sits in the grass at the exit of turn 4.
It's the mini one here at Talladega. Just a handful of drivers collected, but it all started up front. Alex Hayden, we could see that shaping up on the Alabama Gang Super Stretch. A lot of dancing from side to side, lane to lane, and of course, it ended with a big old mess coming off the end of the backstretch there.
It really did, Mike. And so many times here at Talladega Super Speedway, you watch guys at the front of the field block the bottom, block the top, block the middle, and most of the time they get away with it because it's too early for overly aggressive driving. With just a handful of laps remaining, you knew when you started blocking, you're taking this into your own hands. And Sheldon Creed had a good run to the inside of Ross Chastain. Ross tried to put the block on. Sheldon would have none of it, and around goes Chastain. And he'll unfortunately take a couple of other trucks with him. But you're right, it started building here on the back straightaway and ended over in turn number 4.
Mike, you and I talked with Ross Chastain yesterday afternoon in the garage area. And I gave him a stat about how there seems to always be a caution with under 6 laps left in the truck series here at Talladega. And I said, knowing that stat, do you want to be in the lead or do you want to be second? Chastain said, I want to be in the lead all the way. Well, he was in the lead. And he said, I prefer to block rather than to get around. He was in the lead, tried to put on the block, maybe a little bit too late. He paid the price.
Right now we are going back under the red flag. It'll be the second one of the afternoon here at Talladega Superspeedway for a multi-truck crash taking place with 6 laps to go here in Talladega. We are under the red flag, multi-truck crash coming out of turn number 4. Woody Kane, I see a lot of safety trucks, and I also see a lot of speedy drive being applied at that end of the racetrack.
A whole bunch of it, Mike. We've got 2 groups of them essentially coming off turn 4 where it starts to widen out as the drivers peel off to enter pit road. There you've got the number 9 truck of Cody Rohrbaugh sitting sideways, also the 87 truck of Timothy Peters. Then further back toward the grass at the bottom of turn number 4, that's where the 45 truck of Ross Chastain sits. The ambulances have been here and gone, but they're still trying to clean all this up. They have put speedy dry from about the entrance of turn 4 up toward the wall, then back down toward the apron coming off turn number 4, making like their 3rd pass right now, trying to get some of this fluid up off the racetrack, at least get some of it to absorb in the speedy dry so they can blow it away. 2 of the trucks being towed away right now, but not Ross Chastain's truck yet. The tow truck is moving in that direction, trying to hook him up and get that last remaining truck out of the grassy area down at the bottom of turn 4.
All that Woody just described is the reason why we are under money line caution number 6. Now, here's another interesting wrinkle. Remember, under the last caution, Brett Moffitt got back on the lead lap via the free pass. The free pass for this caution, Stuart Friesen. Both of those drivers were black flagged for locking bumpers earlier. Now they both find themselves on the lead lap with what be less than 5 laps to go when we get the Geico restart. From Talladega Superspeedway, this is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.